Okay, I think I'm live. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm so sorry. So, 1 second to fix some stuff. Okay, what I'm doing right now. You know, I will bring everything back because I don't know what is happening. Uh, 1 second. I forgot to change the. Maybe I need to like this. Oh no. Anyway, so I'm sorry for the if you hear the computer, it's kind of loud because of the stuff. Anyway, so it's again in Bulgarian because it's easier for me. It's funny to look at stuff. So I will create new word. And, uh, and it's because I print my old things back. It turns out that I wanted not the Java version but the Windows version of Minecraft, and that's why I didn't find my stuff. Just 1 second. So I was thinking to call this maybe diarrhea. I'll call it um why I cannot fix my chat to be on this. Oh, I fixed it somehow. It's because I use OBS and they kinda can do stuff here and 1 sec. I want to make the chat bigger so if someone is messaging I can see it because sometimes I cannot see well. I mean I can but so I'm gonna call this new word which means poop. And if the that ako means poop and if which is good. I mean it's not good but and I'm going to put the jeans on because I cannot play and we will create the word. That's why the title is like this because I cannot uh I mean I start a new word, I play, something happens, I delete the word. So that's why. If you see I didn't count how many I have since I start playing Minecraft but okay this should be chest. Usually I play with chest stones but oh wait I mean oh here. So I have to just go there and the good thing about these chests is that it have some stuff. So I really need this. Especially for mining because it's kinda dark and usually it's hard to see. And I take usually the chest too. What is this? Anyway, so we're going to go somewhere I hope because I heard that in the new version like there's this snow goes down and frozen so I hope I don't that this was very close to me dying here and deleting the word again. Because usually when I die, I'm angry that I lost stuff, so that's why you can't see me deleting stuff. I mean, I think everyone deleted words because of that. Why is becoming so? I guess we have to make the hole of safety. This is why I kinda covered when it's getting dark and I make a hole in the ground. Oh, there is the sea. If we go there somehow. Oh no, this is ice. We're in the middle of nowhere. But I'm gonna make, no, I will use this because reasons. So okay, and I'm using this oppa, and I'm gonna make the, you know, this. Sometimes I forgot how in how words are in English, so maybe that's why it's better that I play in Bulgarian version. And okay, so this is easier for me. Okay, this is easier for me to kinda. It's not dry. Um, oppa. It's okay. I think I go in the wrong direction. This is me when I mean like excuse me. This is me without being like this in the regular world. So if someone gets sick because of my, oh, there is water, please go to the water, please go to the water, please go to the, I'm so sorry. Like, look how peaceful and normal I'm, kinda. Oh, there is the fish. Um, you can see the difference between the ice and the water. I'm gonna break the water with the ice with the up. It will not work. I'm gonna use this. I hope it's faster because we don't have okay, we don't have time for this for some reason. I mean, it's getting dark. As you can see, I don't want zombies and stuff to be around me. And and again, I want to say sorry if you see the. I mean, you cannot see, you can hear, but if you hear, excuse me, if you hear the water, this is a village. A village, maybe. I mean, maybe there is people. No, this is just a bears. I'm starting seeing stuff and this is not good. Why cannot? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Uh, okay. Uh, okay. We will make a new one. We don't have time for this. I know that I will be uh, being sad because of my decision, but I think I'm sorry. I think I saw a village, so I'm gonna swim there. This is me being like, don't. This is just a grass. I'm feeling so disappointed from this. Like, there is no people. I need village, so it's more easier for me. It's not stealing. It's just I'm gonna take everything they have for me. And I put the cheats on. Why I cannot have a nice place to stay in and be happy and beat the game and be happy. Do do zombies spawn here? I hope not. Hope not because I'm circling around this cold place and I lost everything. We'll be faster with this. Absolutely not. We'll be faster with this. No. So I guess we are not good this way. Maybe I need a place to stay where it's far from land so there is no zombies and a village. Because villagers have stuff. But why stop? Excuse me. I'm doing the double W stuff. It doesn't work. It's because I'm on what boat? What? This is a baby bear. And I've opened, and excuse me, sorry, please, I got no. This is a lesson. Do not look the baby bear, because the mother bear will be angry. I don't know if she behind me or whatever she is. I think she's over there. Maybe if actually no. I don't know. I have to I think go to the land, but at the same time I have to be a very fast. If this makes sense. I think this was the ice which can okay, this will have to be fast. We run fast. We run very fast. And this is the only land here. What will happen if we run fast on the ice? Yes, not. What will happen if we stop? So my goal is to find a better place and not be in these coatings, if you know what I'm saying. Because this is, I think it's called here, not here, but in the game it's called. Is this a village? Or this is another thing to distract? I don't know. It's floating. Maybe it's a village. A floating one. I'm going back because it's not. It's kind of driving a car, but it's not a car. And it's in the water. And you can die. I mean, you can die everywhere, but this went very dark. Just me and my bow. In the middle of the, I don't know. It's not, why there is no open area where I can just go. It's getting dark. As you can see, opa. As you can see, the sun is there. So I have to make a hole now. And live there until there is no more. Opa. And I think this is the snow where you can freeze and die. Da. So we're not going there, we're going here. And as you can see, I now understand my mistake. So I'll take my crafting table and I'm going to make the things that I destroyed. I'll make 4. So I can mine a little and have at least something to, you know, have. Now take this. And now on Opa, we drive. Whoops, we go as fast as we can. And I'm going to take the dirt. So Opa, I hope nothing can see me here. And I'm gonna put a light here, so nothing can spot. So, okay, I'm kind of scared right now because I heard stuff. Hope there is no zombies. This would be very bad, especially when I'm not prepared physically, emotionally. And I have only 4 uh, uh, cover. Lightning, I don't know how it's called. So the idea is now, because in my last stream I found a village, so this is the plan, to find a village and move there. And once I move there I can have stuff. in mind better. So I hope there is no zombies. Even though I have where I'm going. So even though I have uh, a sword, I don't know why every time when I talk about this I call it knife. It's not knife. It's sword. Sad, not sadly, but so this is my wasp, and I'm gonna mine a little until something happen. As you can see, do I have enough for one more for no? I'm gonna make two for some reason, and I'm gonna make a sword. Like I don't have the sword. I think I lost it for some reason. So I'm gonna check is this light yet. I hope it is. No, it's not. And I hope nothing spawned here. Because it will be very scared. I will just have this in case. By the way, I maybe starts I mean I'll start maybe soon I will start playing new games. I mean I don't want sorry, download some like I think it's called Violent or something like this. So I'll just learning how to play them because when I start Violent I don't know how to play it so and I almost died. I mean I died a few times so you maybe see me there someday. I also planning to play Among Us but I have to buy it and it's not cheap. I mean it's $5 but still. Okay, this is day. No it's night. This is okay if I go in night during the oh no I think I saw something. I'll be here thinking about life in the middle of. Maybe I will take my stuff back. And I'll close. Okay, I will have this here, and I'll take this. I need very much. I very much need this, so I'll have to take them no matter what. But have to close this now, and I'll put one of them for light. So there's nothing spoiled because I know that there will be something killing me right now, so I have to delete the word and start it again. And I don't know why I spawned here. I should spawn in somewhere near village because once it happened for me when I was creating a why they call it like that in English is skeleton in Bulgarian it's skeleton skitnik let's say wandering person Fürsten Buddha so it's just there no why they jumping in the water then I'm confused anyway so what I was talking about Ada. So I was creating a world for me and one of my friends to play together Minecraft and he have different versions so I don't know did I say this but if you have advice how to create legally I want to underline legally uh, a world for to people who have different versions. You can send message here or Instagram because I cannot find a way. I want this who are 24/7. I mean, to be always active because we live in different countries. It'd be very hard for us to open the world. If this makes sense, I hope I said it right. I don't know, but and then I have like I was born in village, and I was thinking that this is not Minecraft because it was different village than the one I've seen. But this was new. Okay, is this day? No. Why is how much is one night day? Think. Is it becoming day? I hope this soon. Because I want to walk. That's why I prefer. I know every time when I stream I talk how much I prefer creative, but if you see this, you will be 100% agree with me that creative is better than survive. It's because you can do so much stuff and here's so less. Just make if it I don't know, maybe if I find another way to go. I mean, it's becoming dark and I'm kinda scared that something will spawn behind me and I will be not ready and I will be dying. I will die and I will not be ready to. Yes. Because here there's steps, so I will post this one too. I know that I just created this, but I will be here and I think it's becoming day. Yeah, it will become day soon. So I will have this just in case. But there will be so I will have my boat ready. Sorry, I saw the bucket and I confused myself a little. So there is slowly becoming a day. There is an Enderman there. So I'll take my candles and no, there are no candle. I will take this and I'll take this and I will see for. I'll just run away. Hopefully nothing kill me. Because if there is the stuff, I will have to take this. No matter how hard it is, I will have to take. Okay, find a way to be more. But I cannot take this because of the wood. But okay, I'm very scared to go to the bear right now. Because and I'm scared to go to the ice because it may be the maybe the one which those people or is this one over there? Either way I have to clean the ice. So I'm gonna take this. Or maybe find another way. Okay, I don't know what to do right now. I will go as fast as I can. Even though this almost kill me. Okay, I'll go like this, please. Mr. Bear, don't. I think I scared the bear. Oh, this was right there. I have no words about this. It will not go like this if it was not if uh why I cannot. Okay, I'll try again. I think I may be in the right way. I hope because there is more water here and it will be more easy. I'll create new one. I'm sorry. It just I couldn't. Can I? It was accident. I wanted to delete, but it doesn't want to be deleted. So this one will call it ah the survival. I'll turn on the stuff. By the way, once I spawned in three on top of the tree, so this was interesting for me. I never, I mean, from by once I mean today, but before stream because I played creative. Well, this was interesting. I was just talking about how oh this was too much, too close. I'm wondering where they put the chest, cause I really will need. But there's a chest. Probably did have enough. Okay. I hope it have enough stuff. Okay, so this is right now kinda easy. A place which is familiar for me and stuff. There is a mushroom. Mushroom podcast. Mushroom. Mushroom. Oh, I don't know why I say it like that. Mushroom. It's not even a thing which I usually say. So maybe I will take some mushrooms. Or no, maybe. Actually I have to give some sheep for I saw streamers kill sheep with this, so I'm gonna follow the example. Can I kill this? I kill a bunny. So I don't know how they kill it with like this. It doesn't take so much. So I need two more white. Because I tried once with different colors, it doesn't work. And I don't see any other sheep. I may kill this one too. Just in case and to train myself. So I think it's easier with this. I see now kinda why other streamers do this with this. I mean, what is inside? Okay. Oh, there is. Can I give this thing couple? I will try. I will give them one up. I give two. I may. I will try this on the chickens too. Because I will need the feathers for book. That's why. Not only give stuff, but also. Can it also kill this? I will make more. Not only cut trees, but also kill animals. This was a little violent, so he doesn't drop anything. So, yeah. There is a burning tree, so I'll go there. But there'll be maybe something interesting. I thought I saw something. I was confused. And there is a cow. I'll kill the cow because I will have a thing for the book. Excuse me, please stop, please stop, please stop, stop, please. Okay, I need the running one because it's in hard. And by seeing this, we're having. Okay, I have to go in a way that it's not dangerous. Maybe if you look at the danger, it's not danger. I take my words back. Lucky for me, I have a chicken and a pork. I think. I think it's pork. So Rognish is the sheep. Da. So okay. Hope we find a new home here. Look how circled this cave is. It would be very good home if you're in creative. But I'm not. And I don't know, can I be in creative like I don't know how to change in survival to creative. I did it once, I think, and I forgot. I remember when I started playing Minecraft, I was touching the buttons just to see what they do. And then I forgot what they do. So, no. There is a pig. This is the pork, not the. I forgot the name for a second. I forgot the name for a sec. The sheep. The sheep is the. You mean the meat, not the, the person. Uh, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking half of the time when I'm talking. The other half I knew, but I don't still do. Anyway, so we are here in the water. I almost. There is a bee. What if what will happen if I give it a flower, which I don't have? This will be interesting. So I hope I don't found the zombies with the how is called in English. The triste. Maybe I will go no. I will go this way. I don't know why they add so much. I know that the creators of Minecraft want to be a little more realistic, but there's too much caves and stuff and mountains and I don't know did I say this, but when I built I want to have a normal level. There is the bees. Okay, I will check here for a village. And if there's no village I will have to because I need this. Uh I need this for paper for the book. I have to swim back there. Hopefully I can go back in time for no time. And I think I made mistake. I was expecting that there'll be village. There's nothing but chaos. And it's a blue flower. Okay, so for what I'm seeing, this will be bring me nowhere. But I have to go back there, back there. So I don't know why I'm spawning in this kind of not good ways. Places, I mean, no ways. I will take only one. There is a pigs, but I don't have any sheep because I need to more for bed. And if I have a bed, I will be not I will not be that worried because I have a bed. But still, it's bad. And I'm very scared. And every time when I see that there will be an ocean, and it's nothing. By the way, the reason why I personally don't like that I was my other creative, I mean, survivors, because when I go to the cave and I saw um the purple crystals, or I don't know how they're called, which were very interesting, but sadly I couldn't have time for them. So the once I go to the ocean, I will no swim, but just do this. Hopefully I go to the ocean. Because there is too much stuff, like too much. Why there is no water? No water. There is a sheep, but I cannot kill it because I have only one, which is sad. I hope this is finally the ocean, and not no, because that. And something tells me that it's not. Or is it? Or not? I don't know. I think I came from here, so maybe I will go this way. Hopefully there is no zombies, no anything. And I think I saw something, so I will go back. I don't know, maybe I should play peaceful mode one day. This is just too much stress. Because I can, in peaceful mode, I can walk everywhere without being scared that something will shoot me from somewhere. Like, this is it. Maybe it's the waterfall. Okay, I thought that I saw skeleton swimming towards me. But this was just the sand. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but is someone outside the house just flashing lights, and it scared myself. I'm sorry. And so here's me swimming. I don't swim, but I'm in a boat. Technically, it's not swimming, but I'm in the water. I don't know. The only thing I don't like is that I didn't take some of the mushrooms. But otherwise, I didn't know what to do with them except for building. But I just create this one so one day when I have more stuff, I can like a lighter, I can fly here and take them. If this makes any sense. Like I don't know, but I kind of see the spider size. Oh no, the creeper, creeper, creeper. So there is no escaping from here, so the only unsafe way is here, hopefully. So I think there is a desert here or no? Okay, why there is no a safe way to escape these islands of terror? I'm calling it that because of this. Oh no, there is an enderman. Because of the endermans and the creepers and stuff. Like, if you see it from here, you can say, okay, there is an island here. I mean, there is a ocean here, but when you come closer and you see this, not you cannot even go on the land because of the stupid spiders and endermen who are like, look how their eyes sparkle in the dark. Creeper, creep, creepy. I think I call it correct. And I cannot go to this way because I'll be in circle, and I also will see the. I can see the creeper here. Hopefully, I cannot see someone. Of. This will be very bad to escape from. Wait, there is no way to escape this. Why they make it so big? Okay, no, not panic. Now go this way. Or maybe this way, because it's too close to the... Okay, I even confused myself. I don't know where I am anymore. And look how pretty the pigs are. And they can go whatever they want. They're all happy. Not scared that something will come out of nowhere trying to kill. Look the lava. It's glowing in the dark. I don't know, can I find a safeliness? Look, it's throwing the things on up. Okay, so as you can see, uh, I think you can saw it. I will call this new word this, and I'll be with this and okay. I think that the title I accidentally sometimes do the title like like that I confuse myself. But I think you can kind of understand what I want to say. Again on the trees. Every I don't even know where the okay. At least I will have more trees. Actually, can I? Okay. It will be more faster if I make one or two of this. Is what we're gonna do. I think they were like this. I'll take more. And because it's doing the work fast. I mean, not doing, but you know. I hope I have more wood. Because I really need wood now. Sheep. Okay, so we're looking for 3 sheep with the same color. This is the most important thing that we need right. And why they put me on so big tree? I don't know why. I think they don't want me to play Minecraft. By they I mean the grades. Grades. There is more wood. What? This is uneven in tree? Maybe because there's still more of the tree on the top. Okay. So I would have these 4. And I found my way. First I have to kill the trees. This doesn't. Okay, I will take some of this. I don't know why we need it. Okay. Okay. So yes. Excuse me. Okay. So this is one. Um. I know that this was cruel, but I wanted the wood, and this was the only white chip here. Can I do both? It gives me 2 meat. I think I teach people violence right now with my actions, but no, you don't solve. Because I have to survive. And I need food. I will need food. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm in this situation. And I don't have more sheep. There's a pumpkin. A little pumpkins. I'm gonna take them. I don't know why I take. I don't like pumpkin in the real life, but here I take the pumpkins. Okay, I have more than enough meat, but I don't have sheeps for. Uh, there's a cow. I don't have enough sheeps for bed, which is bad. But I will find them in a new place where I live. First, I will have to find God that I have to do this. First, I have to create this, and I take the crafting table, and I will go. I hope we go to the uh, water. No water. I'm sorry, I was drinking water. Ocean. The ocean is water, just not water. I mean, it's still water, but it's not the water we drink, but the water we swim. Swim. Did I say it correctly? I don't know, but oh, oh, this is the underground, the bubbles. This really scared me for a sec. I was thinking, what the big pumpkins, and it was just a lava. By the way, is this obsidian there? Just this cobblestone. Cobblestone. There is a what to call? I hope there is a desert. Pustin. Like if I spawned here, I'll be better than the forest I spawned. There is a desert, and the things I want to find, it's the sheep. A sheep. The sheep, not sheep. But you can see why I'm telling. So I have to do as fast as it. I was words. I was everything I do. Just so I don't know how other streamers go and just do this. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't. Excuse me. Oh no 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 no. So the things they do is take to door, but we don't have to. The gun гнусное существо. So I'm gonna turn from here. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take this. So let's do as faster as I can. And I'll take the door. I don't know why, but that looks like a good door. And is this small? Hope not. So I'll go this before the. Okay, so I have my door, and I'll go around to see it. I don't know. This is more than one chest here. I hope it does have more than one. Like I heard that there's stuff here, but I'm kind of still scared because I don't have stuff. Maybe one. There is the thing. But there is the stupid гадный гнусный zombie. I'm sorry. This was very offensive towards the zombies, but I don't think there's more here. But I'll use in their case because they kill and they kill. Why my skin is looking like this? Did I do some? Is it becoming dark? Okay, so it's dark and my skin becomes darker. I was thinking that something is wrong with my eyes. Sick. Which maybe I'm swimming right now in a dark room with no lights, just the light of the computer. By the way, do you know how to change the lights of your because the laptop I use have the lighting keyboard, so I now want to make them different color without paying, but I cannot because I don't know. I was looking for how to change them. They show me how to turn them on, which I already know because my sister showed. No, they just, and I write a model on YouTube, and that the model is a pumpkin. This is strange pumpkin. Oh, there is the bubble thing. There is oh no, this stupid stuff right here. I don't know why I don't like them. They're also creatures. Very bad who can kill you and throw stuff towards you. because of which I deleted many words even after staying. Why is this light? Am I seeing stuff? Why this is light? I'm not going there, just in case something happens. I will not. I will just like swim because there's stuff. I will swim this way. Like I will make a big circle around. Oh, this is why it's because it's getting closer, and the more close you. Oh, no, I don't understand. Opa, accidentally touched the mouse. Anyway, the back to the my what I was talking about. I was other. So I was looking at this how to change the lights of the keyboard because I want to do like a pinkish yellow color, changing the rainbow and stuff, and it doesn't show how to only to turn them on. But I learned that if you touch it twice, it's becoming lighter, which is good because I can see every word letter like M and the my letter, and which is an interesting I found. And the other thing which kind of made me angry is because I wanted to, to know this, but they kind of start explaining about the laptop and why it's good for studying, which thank you, but don't. I mean, okay, this is distracting me, the lighting stuff. I, I really want them, and I use them, in the buildings because they're kind of modern, but anyway, I'm getting distracted by the game. So I don't know. I don't think it's the information I need from that. And by the way, I don't know why, but in my college, for example, I have to go to this. I have to have a speech class, so which I take now. And our first presentation is to it's informative speech where people have to talk about something new, something people usually don't know, and I decided to talk about Bulgaria. And the bad thing is that there is a second sheep. No sheep. There is a second. Have I been here? Okay, I even know how much is to. Okay, I will go from this and I'll come back. I'll go this way and I'll turn back. And I'll hopefully stay. So anyway, back to the. So I wanted to write about Bulgaria, and for some reason there is no answers. And you have for your topic you have to make a research. Sadly or not, I already have did and kind of know how to do this, even though I'm lazy. And um, in this research, you have to, I'll come back. I will go back there, and hopefully, not, I will not die. But I will take the thing with me. So, uh, I'm too scared to do something. So, I will take this. Hopefully, there's dolphin. I didn't know. Oh, there is the bubble stuff. Anyway, I'm getting confused right and distracted. And I was the boat. I think it was this way. Yeah, over there. And so, but this, I'm gonna circle it like, how sharks did when they, I'll be shark right now, and I'm gonna circle it somehow, and I will distract the underwater disgusting. There is a real zombie too. Why? Okay, I'll go back. Hopefully, I don't get lost. And anyway, so back to the story. So I was looking through the school database to find mostly pictures because the information I can use information which I already know. I can use, I can find information. The problem here is that I cannot find the pictures, and I thought I saw that, and I cannot find pictures, which will be very difficult. So I may or may not use for me that because there is no picture. There is a side the teacher told that it costs you money for the pictures, which for me it's not good because usually if you pay for college they have to provide you with stuff which are free for you, like the Windows. I mean not Windows Office, the Word and Excel and stuff, which for what I know they're free while you're students. That's why I buy my own because when I graduate I will not be there. Okay, I will go back, but like this. If you have more, I'll go a little more until the sun comes. But then I will come. I will go now. So where was I? So that this make me a little angry in this. It's because it and it, for maybe for some people they will be ready to pay, but there are people who kind of don't have a lot of money and they don't want to pay, but they have to. That's why I'm thinking that these things should be already paid. But I use some of these sets because they're free pictures and one you have to pay and the others which I don't. I still have to find more. And if I don't have to, I can take some pictures or use my own. Okay, where's the? I think I'm the. This here's the thing. I hope I found at least an armor because I have not. Hopefully the cheats are really old. Okay, so I'm going this. Excuse me. Did I have it? Okay. Before I drown, we have to go in a way that it's not dangerous. She said while driving herself. Okay, so okay, okay, don't panic. Okay, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. I'm talking to myself. I'm really sorry. Only there is more. Okay. So there is. Okay, I'll go to the door and see what I don't need. This was very close. Okay, I never have so much stuff right now. Like, this is interesting stuff which I don't usually have when I am somewhere. Okay, just want to see is there something more. Nope. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to somehow. Okay, I don't know why I have this, but I will remove them. And you're gonna find our new home. Or I don't know which type anymore. So we go to this way. Because it's ocean, it doesn't really matter where you go. Kinda. Maybe we can use. So I will have this just to know where the time is. And for a better thing, I will do this. So I can know when the time is. I will have my compass here. And I will prepare my maps like this. So I want to see them. Not like that. So here's a map. We're not going to look the maps right because they're confusing and I don't know what to do. Maybe I have to research or ask someone person. Oh, that. Anyway, so I don't know do I have the pythons because I will almost say pythons. I don't know do I have the phantom fight the flying one. I hope I don't. I hope I don't. I think I don't. Anyway, hopefully there is no more. It's still day, so actually I may go this way. The I will go this way, and I'll hide it inside. I will hide inside stuff. And the good thing about this is that we'll have finally a clock and we'll know stuff. And hopefully I can find another more ships. Go. Yeah, I would in the fire destroyed itself. So I think this ship. There's two ships I can kill and finally have a bet. Please come here, ships. Please come here. Don't run away. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. So I will have a bet. Finally, after so many years. And when the times come, I would just and go to sleep. This is very dangerous and strange. You should be anyway. I'll take some seeds or stuff. By the way, I need more stuff. And my idea is to find a village and then I already told you why I'm saying this. I may I'll make kill some more animals. I don't know why I do this, but I need to kill more chicken. Now I have the feathers from somewhere, or this was in my last one. Here's the problem. For me creating so many words, I don't know what do I have when number one. So okay, hopefully we'll find a village. And that's why I usually when I'm in the bottom like this. So it's closer to night. It's still day, but maybe we'll drive. We'll no drive. We will uh what is called? What is this? Oh, this is pigs. I thought what the strange flowers. It's just a pigs. Okay, I don't know why it stopped my fingers on W, but here I'm stopping for some reason. This is a villager. The thing about this is that sometimes I cannot see well and I don't know, my face is nearly glued to the computer sometimes. I may sneeze. Oppa, this sound like cough more than a sneeze. And it hurt like a cough. Do I have these hurting coughs I have before? Um, okay, so the things I want right now is to not die. There is more chickens. Excuse me. Okay, I don't know why this looks like that, but this one chocolate, which I cannot take. The good thing is that I still don't feel hunger. And I don't know how to stop the rain. I don't need this one. Can I find stuff here? I prefer not going there, just in case. And okay, I did something. I fall asleep. Oh, I hurt myself. Anyway, so hopefully we find something here. Cause I can build myself house, but I prefer to use the villagers' houses. Oh, I almost fall. Maybe I will take more. Do I have enough? Yeah. So I will take more of the sugar cane, I think it's called. And when do I have the pumpkins? No, because I remember I took pumpkins from somewhere, but I don't know where. I couldn't remember. Alright, so we'll just go there and find the stuff. I don't know why I did that. The bad thing is that if the thing I saw is correct, which is not, I thought I saw shit, do I have apples? No. And I don't have a string or whatever it's called so I can walk on the peak. This isn't that Oppa. This doesn't sound right. And I need to cook my food, but I really badly need to find a village. I used that to pour if we do them like that. I'm confused how. Ah, this is how. And this is scary. Look, there is a lava, two caves, and hiders. If you fall from here, you go there. You except if you have a bucket, and you'll go to this. Which I don't neither have a water bucket, neither I'm good at this. Then why there is no village, please? Let me find a village, please. I'll be very happy. How? Look how? Look. No, God, no, please, please. I don't know what I said. I have to run for my life. Please, zombie, die. Please die. Oh. Anyway, this scared me for life. So I have to be, if I have to be honest, 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 or whatever is the correct way. If I have to be, um, I cannot take any more. I have, where is my bamboo? I would, please don't tell me that I make mistake. Please don't tell me that I make mistake. I was thinking that I was taking the sugar cane and I was having a bamboo. They're both green, that's why I confused. When they look similar, it's not a mistake. But where I go, where I am going, I'm gonna follow the river because I already have bed, so I don't care. I just sleep. So I'm going. Up. I am full. I wanna talk about this anymore. But now when I change it to Bulgarian, everything is in Bulgarian. Except some stuff, but still. Which is interesting. I expect that. And which reminds me that when I was in Bulgaria, I wanted everything to be changed in English. So my phone is different, but now when I'm here, I want everything to be in Bulgarian, so it's different. I don't know why. Maybe it's something with psychology, wanting to do something and have people's exception. without even needing their exception. I study psychology. I maybe fail, and then I have to take it again, but I study. I can clearly say I studied. I'm sorry, my OBS is also in Bulgarian and it says stuff. A lot of stuff, which I usually couldn't read because it's there in English and it's harder for me to read stuff in English. But I don't know why my Twitch still is not in Bulgarian. By the way, sorry. Oh, anyway, so when I bought the laptop, I uh I made something and I touched something and now everything's in Bulgarian somehow. I don't know how. Which is do I okay, I was here. I will not come back for reasons. I really want to go inside this cave, but I'm in survival, so I'm kinda scared. And I have stuff. You know, I will have one bread. Because I don't um, have one bread. One hunger. I think sometimes when I say stuff, they're not making sense, even though I want them to. Is this another no, sheep, another? No, this is just a land. A little tiny says Cobblestone Iceland. Island. Uh, Ireland. Think. I hope I'm correct. As you can see, I'm confusing two languages. So there is there is a this. Wait, how you can see both in the water and there is an angle. Which one side found? Ah, this. Not anymore. For some reason I do this. There is another lava which kinda thought about for a pumpkin, but it's because of the gaps. No, I will not go there. I will burn myself and I will die and I will lose everything which I made. I have a clock, which I didn't have so many long time ago. A clock. I thought I saw something. There is a dolphin. I don't know why I show you, even though you can see. There is a fish. Yes, a fishes. Fishes. This doesn't sound right. Fishes. Fish. Many fish. More than one. You can see a little tiny little island. Is this a purple cow? Is this a purple cow? Or am I eating soul stuff? Oh, this is just stupid flowers. I was thinking that it's purple cow. I don't know why. As you can see, I cannot see very well sometimes. I also cannot hear well sometimes because some people say something and I heard the reverse of the things they say. You know what? I will sleep right I'll prepare my bed and I'll do this. Oh, this is something unexpected. This was very unexpected. I didn't know people can sleep like. I, I was words. I literally was words from what I heard. What the. I think you can see that I was words. Okay, so I need place. A place to stay. Place to live. This is how you can see the world. Interesting. I almost crashed somewhere. Okay, I will circle around this one because I don't know it. I mean, what I'm talking. Anyway, don't mind me. I will just where the villagers? This is what I want to know. I need villagers so I can put my stuff in a chest. Where are they? Because how else I can mine and stuff take all of their lights if I don't found the villagers. Actually I will need this. Don't have space. I'm so angry right now. That we don't found the villagers. I guess we have to go on that. Excuse me. So I'll have prepared a clock in my hand and the bed in the other. So I will have to build my own place, which will be a little hard because you have to find a place, also a place. And I don't know how to remember coordinates, so this will be also stuff which we have to know. I guess we go back to the water. I don't know why there is no a good place to live. What is this? Nothingness. I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little angry because of that. And now I don't. I will not even have a way to sleep except getting closer and sleep and seeing the strange stuff again. But there is only rocks, no village, no portal. Because if I found a portal and there is a golden stuff, I will only think I will need diamonds and I can go inside because I will mine obsidian and I will lighten up and I will beat the game. This is what I need. But no, I will have to go through this. This is very depressing right now. Just me in the water. Wait. Okay, how we saw the stuff. I thought I saw something, but I'm not sure. How to kill them? I will not bother them. Mostly because I cannot defeat them. By the way, I don't know did I told you, but once when because I wanted my car for what I remember in the 2nd of August, because my birthday is 6 and I have to do stuff. To, what are those? Is this the water mesh? Which not mention ne ne garnish excuse me. I saw one of those. And luckily I was far. I wasn't that attacked by this stupid creature. Which by the way I watched the SMP and I saw that they have a farm with these things, and for what I remember for this farm you have to find these, you have to make a portal which go to the nether, so they go to the nether and die, and you have to collect these by doing something. I know it looked very complicated, so maybe one day when I have more. Uh, by the way, did I save my? I'm gonna save my uh, title because I may or may not accidentally not save my title. Oh, and I mix a chat and excuse me. By the way, for if you're wondering what I'm doing, I tried to fix the chat because I accidentally uh, do stuff. Okay, I do a lot stuff right now. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so back to the game. Where there is not a normal place to live. Like maybe this is a place. Maybe this I will go home one day. Okay, this is making me angry. Please don't. Ne, ne. I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't know why it makes me this kind of problems and I accidentally open another Minecraft. Da. Please close. Thank you. So there is not. I'm gonna take more of these. Maybe we can know why. Anyway, so by the way, I never played like that and this is kinda strange for me. So I'll have changed. Was it strange? Like look how strange this is. There is a waterfall going to the cave. Scary. scary and hopefully I don't fall there. Did you hear the waterfall? Or I'm going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Okay, so I want to try this. So this is how I look on strange or aside. I don't know. I think as a side. I will a little close. Why the arm is so strange? Like I don't understand. I don't understand. But I prefer like this because it's kind of like more. I don't know. Can you do this thing? I think the okay, so the two game sides I wanted because I wanted to say this, but I forgot. But the two game sides I wanted it's Fire and I think it's called because I saw there's a streamer who I watch who play it and I was thinking that I can play it too. It didn't work. And the other is League of Legends because the same friend I was talking about, he wanted us to play this game and I all said no, but I was saying that maybe it would be good if I stream different games too. But for them I need more practice because as you can see and I also want to play Among Us but I have to buy it. And I'm looking for a better time to okay this is good. You can fall and die twice. Um so the hopefully I don't know why I destroy everything in my way, so please don't. Hope this doesn't distract you. I now I talking to languages. There is a water, so uh, no, I don't. This looks strange, but I wanted to have to eat a pig, but it just ran away. Anyway, there is more pumpkins and goes to that experience, and I don't know why I'm talking like I'm gonna sell you this word. And um, today maybe I will play soon. Why am start mine when I don't have any? Like, there is a stuff, but there's also zombies. Maybe when I have place to live, I will my oppa mine there. Do I have no? Every time when I see horse, I want to give them an apple. By the way, I need stuff. This is what I need. But good enough. By the way, can people cover the? Okay, I will eat a bread and continue on my journey. And I almost fall again. I don't know where the villagers were they and how I have a flower in my hand. And what flower is this? Oh, I don't know how is this in English, but it makes sense. It is. I really need to find a place to live. Maybe inside a cave. I don't know. It would be this normal to live inside a cave. We will see. But I really need to put my stuff away. Okay, so I was thinking for a second that I was my boat. I don't know where to go. Yes, I guess there are two ways for me to remember how to not remember but to understand how to do it to you know. So if I want to play the game I'll be in creative and then kinda like a cheating. But I have to do everything alone, which will be very hard and one thing to do. I don't know why I brought this. Maybe it's because I don't like how they are here. Then I really need a place to stay. There is no villages. I know I repeat it 100 times, but I really need villages right now. Because they have the thing to make iron stuff. Opa. Okay, so where's my crafting table? I have enough to make stuff. At least I need this. This is important. And how many I'll have? And I'll make at least this. Now turn this way. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, I'll have two things. Okay. I feel a little more protected right now because of the things I have. But I really need at least gold or diamond. This is the two things I really need right now. Diamonds for the enchantment table and stuff and yeah. And I want to see how it's called. No, I will not need this. Oh, I almost fall because of the stupid text. This is another water journey we will have here for the I don't know which time. At least now I have some kind of protection. Like I have the call. I forgot the name. At least I have something. I wanted to say something but I forgot. So nah, I thought I saw a house. I don't know why, but I thought I saw a house. Why I cannot teleport all of my stuff? But there is no nothing. Can this be a shortcut? Will I make mistake? Yes, so I will not go there. No, I'll go back this way. I know that people will not watch me because just me swimming around, which I understand. Because I sometimes start good and there's something happen, and that's why people are not watching me. Which I can understand. She not kinda understand that because I also see. My problem is when I become tired, I sometimes stop talking and there is no music. Okay, I made mistake. And there is no music to make things better. Okay, I'll prepare to sleep. So the funny things will be again. So I have to fix my stuff. Um, so that I think that's why people maybe don't like watching me because I don't have all the time. I'm just doing this, being in the water and not doing anything interesting. But this is what I think is the problem. I mean, how to fix kind. Maybe if in the time when there's people to talk with will be more interesting. Like the reason why I personally want to join servers like the MSNP is because there are people with I can talk with, and if I join there, I'll be the only Eastern European. Which I thought about this a lot, but as Eastern Europeans, we don't have very good. We are not showing very good way on TV and stuff. Maybe that's why we always shown like a very bad people who wish people bad stuff and be part of the mafia and this kind of stuff, which is not good. Have I been here before? I think I come here. Okay, I make a big circle, so I will leave this place. It doesn't deserve me to be here. Um, but yeah, usually in film movies, we are seeing like bad people, and we seen as Russians, even though we are not. I mean, there is a Russia, but there is also Bulgaria, Serbia, Macedonia, or not Macedonia. There is people who are not considered Slavic, like Greece, Albania, I think, Romania. I will not forget about Romania. And they they see Eastern Europe and they kind of think us like these bad people who are come here to broke stuff, and, which is not true. It is, but at the same time, it's not. It depends. Like, here's the thing. I maybe not like certain things, but if some people who I don't like are nice to me, I will not be rude to them. I maybe look rude, but I will not be rude. But if you people are rude, I will be rude. And maybe not only that, but maybe if someday my Eastern European brothers and sisters watch, they can agree with me with this. And maybe not only they, but other people too. It's because if you want to expect, you have to earn it. No matter who you like, no matter how are you, who are you, you don't have to expect respect. You have to kind of earn it because I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm thinking this way, but being different doesn't make you special in a way. Like that, it doesn't have don't have to have special rights. You have to be nice with everyone. I hope I don't confuse you. I want to say good things, but I'm saying in a bad way. But I think that people should be like. That's why I also talk in my speech like we have to have something like introduction, and I'm thinking that if people like something and if they don't like, there are different people who have different beliefs, who like different things, and here in this world is like in order to help one kind of people we kind of forgot about the others, and I think there should be kind of like a balance. Like you hate something, you can't hate someone, but don't be rude. Because if if you want people to be rude with you, you have. I mean, if you don't want people to be rude to you, you don't have to be rude with them. This is what I wanted to say, but I don't say it correctly, for which I'm sorry. But then there's many people who think that because of their someone and they are something, they need more rights than others, which I don't really like. Because also freedom of speech, everyone have to believe whatever they can do, to have opinion on something as long as it's not offensive. Because the moment it becomes offensive, there is no more opinion, it's kind of like hate towards some. And I also don't understand the cancel culture, maybe because we don't have this in Bulgaria, kinda. Like, you hate someone and what, you gonna cancel them and ruin their life? No, just make fun of them. Well, here it's more because again, I watch streamers and then I saw stuff which happen. And why? Because they make a joke. Or because they do something. Mostly on Twitter. That's why and I want to underline this for future. If I use Twitter, it will be only to tweet something, just without thinking, or to say where is the next step. I will be not like spending days and days in Twitter tweeting it. Because there's no maybe if I have to share something, I'll maybe share more on Instagram, or if I do Facebook, maybe on my personal Instagram and stuff. But I will not go. Have I been here? That I was here. So I will maybe not be more on Twitter. So if you want to follow me there, just follow me for to know where next stream will be. Because I may be posted there. Okay, I have some message and it's scared. And that's why maybe I don't understand this cancel culture, but for me, if you did something wrong, if person did something wrong and so offensive, don't go to Twitter, go to the police and this kind of stuff. And maybe a few will say, yeah, you don't understand this, you don't know what people have been through, you don't know what have been through, but you don't understand what I have been through. And you talk about it. And some of people make fun of about it, but I don't say nothing. So this is what I don't hate for the cancel culture. You say we're this kind of people and we deserve right, and I don't deserve right. Everyone, no matter their opinion and stuff, should have a freedom of speech and a freedom to share their opinion as long as they are not offensive. Like if you say I hate someone because, and it has to be like a discussion. Like I don't know I don't know, have you ever have this stuff here? I mean, this is America, they should have speeches. We don't have this kind of stuff in Bulgaria, but uh, if you're not supportive of someone, you have to say why. For example, I don't support this because of this. And the person next to you have to say, I support this because of this. Like, there should be like, but this is in a perfect world, which will never exist. There will always hate towards people, there will always this kind of stuff. Okay, I think I'm going in circles. So I'm going this way. I want to see what is there, circling around this island. And I don't know, I will maybe never understand the cancel culture, and to be fair, I really don't want to. Like, yeah, there are people like Shane Dawson and James Charles and Jeffree Star, and you maybe will say you hate them because the I mean, they're part of a community, but this is not why I hate person. For example, I can watch James Charles, wait, the James Charles, but if the things they're taught about them is true, canceling will not help them. Even more, they will be like playing the victims and stuff. Just, I think if they're really, if this is their fault, jail. If not, they continue their stiff stuff. However, it's not our place to decide what to do in, because this is not our life. Go sleep here. Really nothing spawn. And the bad thing is that I can say this, and many people can say this, and there will be people who can hear, and there will be people who will be like, who is she? This is not. Mostly, I think Bulgarian will be like, who is she to tell us what to do? Because I'm Bulgarian, I've been there. I know how we think. But mostly we think about ourselves. Most of us. And if we think about someone else, it's about people we love. Everyone, I think. But not everyone. There is a phrase which it's kind of like, you can even sell your mother for money, which is for very bad people who. Okay, I will shorten my way here somehow. We'll take this. It will take a few times, but maybe a few minutes. I don't know how we go to so much dark thing to talk about, but it's shown on. Excuse me, please. Thank you. I cannot understand this thing. Wait, what was talking about? The other. So I cannot understand people in today's world. Uh they offense me because of this, because of that. If they really offense you, you should call the police. If someone is so bad with you because of who you are, again, call the police. Twitter should not be placed to internet. I think should not be placed for this, because there is a walls, there is a stuff like legal stuff you have to do. Maybe you can say it on the internet like I have oh, kafupu. I had so much stuff. You know, uh, I will go in creative and I will find a way to go to survive. Because this is, I have no words. I was just peacefully poking stuff where, where I die. And what I had to do to not die. What's this? I'll take this. And once I'm done with this, I will. Okay. How did someone know how to change this to create to survive? Because as you can see, because I have what I have, but I have um for I have for this one. Um, I have for this. And what else? And, I don't know what is this. Okay, so I have to find a way to. You know what? We are going to build stuff. We are going to transform these things to something beautiful. This is what we're gonna do today. We're not playing anymore um, creative survival because I'm angry right now. You know what? I'm gonna teleport myself in a place, random coordinates. I don't know how, but I hope. Yeah, I don't know how it's done. Okay, where are we? Oh, this is interesting. We can do something here. This we go to the net. I'm sorry, but we go there. First, however, I have to excuse me. Okay, this was accident, but I will throw everything here. This is very strange right now with this. Yeah, I'll take this one and I'm going to build this. And before I go, I will try to go to I have to write in Bulgarian. Sick. So, so um, so this is where I think we're going to end. I'll flame this. I'll destroy this, and I will try to give us iron, no iron, golden armor, enchanted. I will destroy this because I want this, not this, this no. And this is we're going to start Minecrafting uh the net for the next stream. So I'm going to first we are going to enchant stuff before I go, and here's what we're going to need. So okay, I'm going to move this, and I'm going to enchant everything with the stuff. Okay. Um. All of this, three of this. So, okay, something is not right, so I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so I need one of more of the armor, and this will take a while. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Where was this? Okay, I'm going to enchant everything before we go. Okay, I need to add something more. So if my arm kind of hurts, and I will try to learn how to change it before I go. I mean, not now, but before I stream next Friday. And maybe I'll give myself a light, because I need to kind of like I need to know how to use it. Oh, no, I'm gonna use iron. So I'll have this. Um, there was one expect. I think it was this one, and okay, so this is gonna be like that I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I need more. I'm so sorry. I kind of forgot. And I'm going to enchant the light too. So why it doesn't want to? What I'm doing wrong? I will find a way to make them again together. I don't know why. I think it will need something more. Okay, it will be very powerful stuff, but I'll first start with the sword. Hopefully it do something. Why? What I'm doing wrong? Oof. This will take a while, so wait, wait, wait. Okay, so okay, I think I understand now what to do. So I'll do this, this. This will be a little boring, but I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna first enchant the stuff which I have to, or no. Should I put this like this? So okay, so now it's, as you can see, it's kind of faster. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna enchant some stuff before I go. And as you can see, it's night, so I will not go. There is something strange in this port. I don't know what. Anyway, so I will need a lighter, and this kind of, it will be kind of our go for training, so training work. I'll maybe take some of the. I will not take this one. Excuse me, I don't want you. Thank you. Krille, I think was seen in Bulgaria. Yeah. So have to enchant. I will enchant it 4 times, and I will first put. Actually, I will not need this. Only need this because I cannot put the. I kind of forgot about this one. I cannot put this, so this was waste of time. But now I have to take these two. Actually, what this can do? Yeah, we can take another, but okay, this was accident. Look the corals. I'm gonna see it. I know I said it, but I have to see it later. 1 second. So I have to enchant this. Okay, Okay. So I will change this twice and this three times. So I have this, this. Okay, I will need to play switches and breaking, so I will need four of these. One expect. I don't know what home scores means, but I will not. Sound. See the outdoor fire protection tool. Okay, what do we have here? So unbreaking, breaking, unbreaking, un unbreaking. Okay, I'll do this. This, I don't know what this is, but do this for this one. Fire protection for this. And I'm gonna do this. And okay, guess what? I need one on breaking more. Used. Need one more of this and one more. Okay, one more of this. Okay, I think we're good for now. So this is for this one, I hope. And we're gonna do test. And actually I will not need this. So and this one is the break. So we need to enchant this for 3 more times. Okay, I say no. Okay, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna send it later. So I need 2 more. I can do this, I think. So there's the hopefully it works. Think second. I think everything looks good. So I'm gonna put this here and this. And we're gonna actually now when it's night I can check the stuff. This is what I needed to do. Once I was wondering what I needed to do and I kinda understand now. I need loyalty for this one. Okay. Oh yeah, so okay. So here's this one. Okay. So now when I throw it, it should come back. Yeah, it comes. Okay, so look how the coral looks. This is interesting. What will happen if I do this? Actually, I need to train. I don't know how to. Like, I know how that this will be like that. Can I do this one? Like, they're slower, maybe that's why, but the player is kinda faster. Like, you can see it's faster. And that's why it's more harder to play. What else I can throw? I can try the spider over there. Like, maybe from here. It's a little fast. About the bunny. Okay, I need maybe a little. Okay, this was a mistake. Okay, I cannot. Maybe if I'm close. Okay, so I think I have to be closer for the bunnies. I don't know, maybe this will be our training work. Because I don't know how to. I can fly on like this. I don't know how it's like. Wait, can I give, can I go there? And can I do this for underwater? You know, I can. I think I can. One second. Where was this? There was something which we can train with. There was this one, I think. I will try with this one. So this is what we're gonna do. We have a sec. Can we do in the middle? I don't know why it's not in the middle. Did I? Okay. So we here's what we're gonna do. This was section. So I will make like and I will need for example this one. I will try from far to like from how many far I can go. I don't know, can I go the 4? For the 4. So it looks like that, oh no, they're in different ways. They're different. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I should be over there. So I will try to. The this is to go as here is the ratings second. Can I do the bunny? Yes, I can. Can I shoot this? No. I don't know. I know I think I should end the stream here, but actually before I end the stream, I want to do this, but I don't know if this happened last time. I think I read it once, but I couldn't understand. So, one sec. How to rate people? Who and why doesn't give me like? Should I help? I don't know how to rate people, and he doesn't want me to. Why it doesn't give me? What is happening right now? Can I? Okay, I'm writing in Bulgarian right now. By the way, I'm looking how to do this. They have to have space. Oh, this is how. Um. Okay, there are 4 people right now, so I can do once again. So I don't know if it works. Like,
Uncover a new kind of Pokemon adventure, unlike anything you've ever seen.
okay, this scared.
Reveal open areas as you traverse highlands, forests, and ancient ruins to complete your mission.